I'm Jaya Raji Mathai, psychiatric nurse practitioner. The person who is talking is me, and who all are listening. We all have worries, anxiety, worry, stress. These are the three words we are listening very often in our daily life. Doesn't matter what age you are, what gender you are, or what socio-economic background you are. We all are going through with some kind of stress, anxiety, and worries in our daily life. We all have to understand some worries and some stress is unavoidable in our life. Only the thing we need to learn how to handle these kind of situations. Today, I'm going to present a video. I did it a couple of years back. It's about anxiety, stress, and how to deal it with in our daily life. I just I did this video for the youngsters in my church. I hope you all will enjoy this video. At the same time, you all can see my performance anxiety in that video. Hope this video will help, and in future I'll be explaining about different kind of anxiety with sign and symptoms and treatment in future. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
As a part of Mental Health Awareness Month, let us start with what is the most used word related to mental health. Stress. What is stress? The stress is a situation that the person experiences and threatened in some way, and that can include academic, social stress, family disharmony, etc. The threat exceeds one's ability to cope. Does it affect your daily activities? For most of you teens, the common source of stress can be school, friends, getting into a new college, and family, finance, etc. Our body can respond to stress in many ways. When we feel stressed, we can feel it on our body as muscle tension, chest pain, fatigue, stomach upset, headache, sleep problems. And it can be seen in our mood as anxiety, restlessness, lack of motivation, trouble in concentration, feeling upset, irritability, or anger. On our behavior as overeating, undereating, angry outburst, drug, tobacco, alcohol abuse, social withdrawal, avoid social life, etc. There are times when stress leads to anxiety. Everyone has feeling of anxiety at some point in their life. For example, you may feel worried and anxious about sitting an exam. Anxiety disorders are clustered of mental disorders characterized by significant and uncontrolled feeling of anxiety and fear, such that a person's social, occupational, and personal function are significantly impaired. Now, there are different types of anxiety disorders. First, we have generalized anxiety disorder. Generalized anxiety disorder is characterized by persistent, excessive worry about a number of different things. The individual find it difficult to control the worry. Symptoms include restlessness, being fatigued, difficulty in concentration, or mind going blank, and irritability. The next in line is social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety disorder, sometimes referred as social phobia, is a type of anxiety disorder that causes extreme fear in social settings. People with this disorder have trouble talking to people, meeting with new people, and attending social gatherings. They fear is being judged or closely observed by others. Next, specific phobia is an intense irrational fear of something that poses little or no actual danger. Common categories of specific phobias are fear of situations such as aeroplane, enclosed spaces, or going to school. Nature such as thunderstorm or height, animals or insects such as cat, dog, cockroach, spider, etc. The next type of anxiety disorder is agoraphobia, which is a fear of being in a situation where escape might be difficult or that wouldn't be available if things go wrong. Agoraphobia is not a simple a fear of open spaces, but it's actually a more complex condition. Someone with agoraphobia may be scared of traveling on a public transport. Next, PTSD, post traumatic stress disorders. People experience some flashback or nightmares associated with physical, mental, emotional, or sexual traumatic event. The flashback unexpected or expected reoccurring involuntary and intrusive upsetting memories of the traumatic event. The nightmare, repeated upsetting dreams, where the content of the dream is related to the traumatic event. Next, panic disorder is a type of anxiety disorder. It causes panic attack, which are sudden feeling of fear when there is no real danger. You may feel as if you are losing control. You may also have physical symptoms such as fast heartbeat, shortness of breath, dizziness, chest discomfort, etc. The last, obsessive compulsive disorders (OCD), is a mental illness that causes repeated unwanted thoughts or sensation which are obsession, or it can be the urge to do something over and over again, which is otherwise called compulsions. Some people can have both obsessions and compulsions. Now, how we can manage our anxiety or how we can help someone with anxiety. Encourage ourselves to provoke fears, problem solve, and thought challenges. Don't try to remove the stressors to relieve anxiety. Don't be avoid the things that make us anxious. Avoidance can make the anxiety worse. Don't present or overly optimistic view of the world. It is possible that many of the things we fear would could happen. Example, failing in a test, accident, and illness. Focus on managing anxiety so it doesn't become a bigger problem. Validate the fears in a way that isn't reassuring or dismissive. Show that you understand their experience and help them to move forward to face their fears, problem solve, and thought challenges. Self care. Avoid alcohol. Reduce caffeine intake. Physical exercise. Quit smoking. Relaxation techniques. Stress management and healthy eating habits. Sleep. Humans generally need 8 to 9 hours of sleep per day. Sleep deprivation can increase anxiety. Be more realistic. Many people are worried and anxious about events that will never actually happen to them. Sometimes fear and anxiety are the result of one's own guilty feelings. If you have done anything evil, your fear and anxiety are probably God and your own consciousness trying to get your attention. You need to repent, seek God forgiveness, and set it right. Relax. Focus on today. Take life one day at a time. Take a break and do something that can make you relax and enjoy. It is good to get some recreation in a regular basis. Talk to someone. Don't hold all the anxiety inside. It can be a big relief to share our fear and worries with someone else, a friend, relative, pastor, or a counselor. Take action. If there is something practical and wise that we can do to improve the problem or avoid needless danger, take action. Don't put it off. Delaying will generally raise your anxiety level. According to the Bible, there is nothing wrong with the realistically acknowledging and trying to deal with the identifiable problems of life. To ignore danger is fooling and wrong. But it is also wrong, as well as unhealthy, to be immobilized by excessive worry. such as worry must be committed to prayer to God, who can release us from paralyzing fear or anxiety. By worrying, we can't add a single hour to our life. Since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry? Bible says to you, humble yourself, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Seek professional help when someone becoming increasingly withdrawn and isolating from family, friends, school activities is having problem at school. Treatments. Treatment include medication and psychotherapy. Several types of medication are used to help relieve symptoms, depending upon the type of anxiety disorder you have or any other mental or physical health issues you have. SSRI, serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or the antidepressants are typically recommended as the first choices of medication to treat anxiety disorders. SSRIs are generally safe with low risk of serious side effect. Serotonin and norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, SNRIs, are also used to treat anxiety disorders. Other type of medications called benzodiazepines or beta blockers are used for short-term relief of anxiety symptoms and are not intended to be used long-term. Psychotherapy, also known as talk therapy or psychological counseling. Psychotherapy involves working with a therapist to reduce our anxiety symptoms. Cognitive behavior therapy is the most effective form of psychotherapy for anxiety disorders. Generally, a short-term treatment focus on teaching you specific skill to improve your symptoms and gradually return to the activities you have avoided because of your anxiety. Thank you so much for these opportunities. I hope every one of you has benefited from this short section. As Mental Health Awareness Month, I would like to tell you that mental health is equally important as physical health. God bless you all. Thank you.